Hey guys, it's me, Ivanna, and I'm here building my van and some self-esteem. So now that we took off the sky roof, I bought this steel. If you don't want to weld the steel down, you can also just use rivets. Video I saw on YouTube, the person was trying to remove the skylight or sunroof from their Honda. They showed this like packet that you can get for like $300-400, but when I looked at the packet to see what it is that it offers, it's like, honestly, that steel cost $20, this cost $29, and it actually brought all of these things with it. So if you have a sunroof or a skylight that you put into your van, like me and Angad, we did that, and the van has become like an oven, so I needed to take that off. So we're gonna go ahead and just show you real quick how the rivet works. So you just have this little thing, and you want to drill a hole, put the thick part down to the hole, and then over here you just want to put the long piece in here, and then you just keep pressing. You just keep pressing until you hear it snap. Ooh, and it snapped, and then this will come out. And as you can see, this is how it's going to be, and you can't see it on the other side because this is 3/4 whatever inches, but or it squishes down, so it creates its own little seal. So hopefully that's enough to seal it down. But what I'm also going to do is, well, I'm good because I'm not getting up there. What he's going to do is also like just put the silicone water base around, just because we do not want any leaks. I found this foam thing, so that way I can re-insulate the part that I had cut off. And this I think was like $10-15. So in total this was all under $100. So if you ever cut a hole in your van or your car, you can always cover it, and less than $100. Because my woodworking is so terrible, as you can see over here, and over there, and over here, all this wood is like not, you see the little corner? It's not the right size, because I don't really know how to cut wood straight, because I'm using a jigsaw or a circular saw, and these are the only tools I have. No big deal on how crappy the woodworking is, because all you're really going to see is the face of the drawer. And what I thought about is I'm just going to go ahead and buy these very thin pieces. See, very, very thin pieces. Let me see what the sticker says it is. So it is 0.25 by 2.5 by 48. This is what I got, and I'm making a nice face out of it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use, give me a second. Okay, and for these little cracks, because again, the wood isn't all the way straight, I'm gonna use this plastic wood filler. So I'm gonna put it into these little cracks all around, so it becomes just one seamless face. And then once it dries, I'm gonna sand it, and then after I sand it, I'm going to not be using these screws. Obviously this is just to keep it together. I'm in the process of buying a nail gun because I really need one. Right now I'm just keeping these together, like with the holes with the screws. And once I'm done putting the plastic wood filler, I'm gonna sand it down and then paint it, and then it's gonna look super duper gorgeous. So this is my little trick to making it look professional, even though If you slide it out, you're gonna see how crappy it is. But at least the face of my cabinet is gonna look pretty awesome. That's spray foam, but what I'm going to use now is this thing, which is like a insulating foam, and spray foam. So I'm using a little bit of both. And I am about to finish this part of the van, and I'm gonna make one drawer, upper drawer. To not get so overwhelmed, I decided to break things up into weekly or daily tasks. So my goal for this week is to have all the drawers done here, have the ceiling pretty much done, which all I really need to do is part right there. The part over here is going to be covered when I make either make the closet or just buy one, because guys, my cabinetry, my woodworking sucks. But yeah, I'm hoping that I'll have up the 4 drawers and also the wall for the shower. But I'm working at night because my week vacation from work is done, and now it's time to get back to reality, which is I have to work so that I can pay for all this. And don't mind this drawer right there is looking mighty crappy. And I don't know if you guys can see, I put like hardware already on the drawers because I just wanted to make it look nice, because as you know, I'm living in the van while I'm still doing all this, which can be super hectic, I know. And yeah, this is what happens to my hair. All my beautiful long hair is gone, because I decided to dye it blonde, then bleach it, and then dye it pink. Good Lord, I did so many things to my hair. My hair actually ended up breaking, as you can see, ended up breaking, and I had no choice but to cut off the hair because it got really rubbery. Like it got very elastic, like you could grab it and it would like be elastic. So I ended up cutting my hair, and now I swore that I will never ever bleach my hair again, ever. So let's start with this part. Did roof part. I am going to end up staining that later, but I'm going to do like the staining, the painting, all that at once at the very end. All right. So I just did a rough measurement of how much the drawers should be on each one of these little flops. So as I was doing this, my ADD kind of kicked in, and I ended up moving to another project. Basically, I took down the shiplap because I wanted to cut it shorter because on the side of the couch bench there's going to be like a closet, and I really don't need the shiplap there, and it'll make it a little difficult later on. But yeah, I ended up doing that and then kind of just finished off for the night, and then just jumped right in the next day to making the drawers. I ended up using the same poplar wood pieces that were already shaped, because since the drawers are going to be so small, they're going to be, I think, 3 inches tall. I just ended up getting some of that wood that was just 3 inches, and then I also bought this corner thing, as you can see on the video. Made it so much easier to be able to put it together. So I really don't have good lighting. I'm sorry. Most of the time I am working on the van at night after work. But look at this. Isn't this the perfect square?
They're pretty.
Gonna look good. I'm so excited because this looks awesome. Oh, guys, and an update on the staple gun situation. I actually ended up buying this super inexpensive staple gun and then just bought brad nails, and it's working great. You do not need a nail gun. Staple gun works just fine. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys here for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and if you love van conversions, definitely subscribe because I have more for you. Bye! I'm colder than the day you met me in the dark.